Hey there, guys and gals. We're going to finish out this Celebrity Classic for the 2019 season here on Tabletop Baseball Plus. As you can see here, we've got Abdiel Yousuf and Mike Keller in the lead with Gareth Leonard, not Justin Leonard. We got Justin and Leonard, but not Justin Leonard in this one. We got Gareth Leonard and Justin Wallace, two behind. And I'm just going to go ahead and get going here. Little bit of a therapeutic rolling out here. I'm glad I have this to do to take my mind off of other things, and let's go. Yeah, I said I was going to check all of the scores, and I haven't. So 2 under for Yousuf. Yep, so he's fine. Keller was, is it even par? Yeah, I mean, the important guys are all set. So we're going to the back nine with this first group. And it's a par 4 with more water. We've had a lot of water on this course, and we'll have more before we're all done. So Mcadams coming off a birdie on 9, and he'll start the back 9. He's 4 back. So we've got 8 guys within 2 shots of each other, 2 back of the leaders. So Mcadams will take another blue chip and a par. Solid start to the back 9 for him. Yielding out of contention. Normal hole. And he'll get a birdie. And now Boyd Yeager. And it'll be golf cam course. He just clears the water. Green 4. It's not cordial. It's not daunting, so it'll be an easy par. So 6-6 would be a miss, but he makes it. And so we're kicking out here. Okay, so it'll be Evan Aldrich on back-to-back birdies. Semi-daunting hole number 9. 35. That's going to be sand in 1 and a green 5. He is sandy, so he has a difficult putt for birdie. And to finish out, he will lag. So that leaves him with a gimme par, which he makes. He closes out the front 9 under par, 35. And I will be right back. Okay. Apologies for the break in action. Trying to keep things under control. other things. So Darren Sears, he's had a nice front nine. Would like to close it out without a problem. 23, he's in the rough with his second shot. Green 5, is he a master? No. He'll have a difficult par putt. He needs a 1 to 3. And he gets it, so that's a nice par save there. Also 1 under par. Minus 20 for the tournament. And now Gareth Leonard. If he had 2 blue chips, he could try and roll for the daunting here, but he's not going to do that. And he gets a par and another blue chip as he plays the hole pretty well, and he's 2 under par for the front and at minus 21. So we'll go to the third group. Summers, Jaco, and Wallace. Heath Summers first to play. Easy hole number 8. 3, 5, 6, par 5. Summers. Would love a birdie here. 3, 5, 6. Scatter or puny. No, he's neither of those. Is he a hero? He is. He'll get a blue chip. And the green 6 will probably not get him a whole lot of... He'll get a chance at least, because he's not a hacker. But it's a difficult putt for birdie. He needs a 1. He's going to try and make it. And he misses. So now a moderate par, needs a 1 to 5. And now he needs the easy bogey. So he 3 putts. And Summers drops back to minus 19. I mean, it's tough. Do you try and lag it up there? Or do you try to go for it? He went for it and he paid. So Wallace, double cordial, he gets a birdie on the white 6. So he'll move to within 1. Wallace with a nice round thus far, 2 under par. Not anything heroic, but now Jaco, who has gone the other way, would love to turn it around here. But he ends up, with golf cam course. He ended up with a white 5. Funny how you end up with tournaments where that happens. Par 5, cordial, yes, clutch putt for birdie. So semi-gold, he's got to make this to get a second blue chip and to hold on to the one he's got and to fend off, and he gets it. Fend off any further shame and scrutiny. Okay, so Summers, the devastating bogey. That's like a double on an easy hole like 8. Now, Abdiel Yousuf, one of the leaders here on the par 4. 1, 3, 6. Duffer or scatter? Nope. Hero? Nope. Mood. He is neutral. It's going to ask if he is stormy. He is not. So, on the par 4, he will have an easy birdie putt. And he's going to try the 1 to 4. And he misses it, so he will be stormy. He had a blue chip to use. Well, that leaves him with a gimme par. But sometimes you got to try and hold on to the blue chips, and he does. So he's going to stay at minus 23. Now he's got to make sure he makes that up later. Keller coming off a bogey. 25. Golf cam course. Green 5. It's not daunting, and he is semi-scatter with, so he is scatter. He's going to have a double difficult par putt, so this is going to come back to bite him. He is going to have to lag this, and he misses the lag, but he does get it to within the easy bogey putt, and he's going to drop out of the lead. Back-to-back bogeys for Keller, and now it's Yousuf all alone with Justin Wallace and Keller one behind, and now it'll be Villanueva. 2-2-3 on the par 4. Legend no, hero no, mood. He is sunny. Green 2 asks if he's sunny. This will be a good chance for him to get a shot back. So the 2, is he sunny? Yes, a gimme birdie putt. Only 6s will deny him that, and he makes it. So kind of plugs the leak there. So Abdiel Yousuf with the lead going into the 8th hole. Mike Keller 1 over par on his round. The scatter quality, the semi-scatter quality comes back to hurt him on number 7. All right, to the par 5, 11th, long hole, 591. But still manageable. There is one chance for water on your approach, and it's going to be Burke yielding. Cordial, semi-cordial hole with a 4 is going to be a par. And now Mcadams, 4 behind. And it's going to be 166 on the par 5 chart. He is not a yeoman. He is semi-hero with a dot, so he gets another blue chip. Building some up here, and now we go to the green 6 on the Gallery Cheers chart, and it's going to give him a difficult putt for birdie. And a 1 is a difficult birdie putt. He's going to give it a shot here. He needs a 1, and it's a 2. So now a moderate par. He's going to use a blue chip to make sure he gets the easy par, which he makes, just to be sure that he doesn't lose a shot there. We already saw that happen to somebody else. So now it'll be Boyd Yeager, 4, 5, 6, par 5. Golf Cam Green, it's going to be challenging. It's probably not going to work out well. Is it friendly? No. Is he laser? He's not laser either. He's going to need a clutch putt for par. Good news is he might actually, if he drains it, he gets rid of the red chip. Of course, he gets a second red chip if he misses it. 1 to 3. So he gets a second red chip, and now he will have the easy bogey. Yeager drops to minus 18, so he started at, so he should be at even par, correct? No. He's a minus 16. Yeah, so he's minus 2. Okay. Now it will be on the 10th. Evan Aldrich. That'll be 13 in the rough off the tee with a green 2. So 1s and 2s on the green die usually work out pretty well. So is he a master? He's not a master though, but he does end up with a moderate second putt for par. So as long as he doesn't end up with a 6, and he doesn't, that's a par. Okay, Darren Sears. 46 Golf Cam course. Green 2, cordial, no daunting, so it'll be an easy putt for par. And he rolls it in, and now Gareth Leonard. He will use one of his chips to take control on a hole with a lot of course control. 144. Is he a legend? No. Champion? No. He's going to be Golf Cam Green. And a green 4, friendly, no. Challenging, no. Clutch putt for par. Can't earn a red or a blue chip here. Needs a 1 to 4, and he sinks it. So he'll stay at minus 21, 2 back. Hello to anybody who is out there watching. Going to try and get this all done in this sitting. So let's see how that works out. Justin Wallace. 1 back. 34, and Golf Cam Green, it's going to be daunting. 5. It's going to be a double difficult putt for par. So he will have to lag this. He goes ahead and puts to an easy bogey putt. He does make it, but that's going to be disappointing for him to close out with a bogey. Leaves him at 35 on the front, 1 under par. Now Hockle, 25, Golf Cam Course, green 1, cordial no. Is he laser? No, he'll have a clutch putt for par. 1 to 4, he misses, so his blue chip goes away, and now he does make the easy bogey. And so that is 4 over par on the front 9. Hockle back to minus 16. That's 7 back with 9 to play. And now Summers. Oh, and he gets a white 1, 2, 4, 6 on the par 4. Not a duffer. He's a semi-champion with a dot, so he gets an easy birdie putt. And he is going to use the blue chip to make it gimme. He's going to take, he wants to get some, oh boy, and he almost missed it, but he does sink it. And so he ends up even par to do the front 9, but he's hoping the back 9 will be better for him. He's within 3. Okay, Harley Villanueva. 2 back with a par 5 that is accessible, but he's going to go 24. He's in the green side bunker with a green 5. Is he sandy? No. He's going to have a difficult putt for par. Needs a 1 to 3. Oh, and he gets it. He sinks it. That's a big putt. You do not want to bogey the 8th hole. So Yousuf, 1, 4, 5. He's not a duffer, he's not a hacker, and it's not a firm green. So it's Golf Cam Green, and it's green 5. Is it friendly? Yes, it's a clutch putt for birdie. And he is gold, 1 to 5, and he will extend to a 2-shot lead. Oh, and he is good for it. And he'll get a second blue chip because of that. Now Keller. Two, 3, 6. He's not a duffer. It is direct. He is going to have a moderate putt for eagle. He needs a 1 or a 2, and he would tie Yousuf in the lead. Nope. So that's now an easy birdie, 1 to 4. He misses that, and now the gimme par. He's going to go ahead and make it an easy par, and he misses that. What in tarnation? And he almost misses the gimme bogey putt. Keller melting down with the putter. And I don't think I've ever seen that particular sequence before, but it seems like whenever you need a 1 to 5, and sometimes even with 2 dice, you get the 6. Okay. So that group is almost done with the front 9. Yousuf now with a 3-shot lead. This is looking to be the second tournament in a row where we're having a runaway winner, but still lots of time. So yielding, cordial par 4, and he's going to bogey it. So Mcadams, it's going to be 15. He's in the rough in 1, but guess what? He does have a green 1, so this actually should work out quite well. Unless he's a workman, and he is not, he ends up with a wow chance. He'll get another blue chip. And we will re-roll the white die and see what comes up. Well, and that's about the worst you can get. So that's a difficult putt for birdie. And he will lag. Will he? All right. He's got some blue chips built up. He's going to use 2 of them to take it from difficult to easy. Difficult to moderate, moderate to easy, and now he needs a 1 to 4. And he gets it. So there's a birdie for Mcadams. See if that can start him on a climb. So now Boyd Yeager, he's going to use a red chip to give the course control here. See if it pays off. 25 golf cam course. It's a cordial hole, so this will pay off one way or the other. Green 2. Is it cordial? Yes, so he gets a clutch putt for birdie. And in order to beg off both red chips, he's going to drop to rust. So he needs a 1. And he gets a 5. He would have missed it anyway. So now an easy par, which he makes. And so Yeager will remain at minus 18. He's 6 back, a long way back. 6 back with 6 to play. Because he's within 6, we probably will just play it out. But okay. Evan Aldrich. Par 5 time. And he's got to get a clutch putt for par unless he attacks the green. He is semi-gold. He's going to try it. He'll get a blue chip if he makes it. Needs a 1 to 4. And he does, so that's a par. Gets a blue chip. The blue chip that he would have gotten if there wasn't a... So with the white 6, you have to get a clutch putt if you get 2 other 6s on dice. So, and now Darren Sears. Okay, 4-5-5. Legend. He's not a legend. He's not a hacker. And he's not a champion. So we go to right now. And right now he is neutral. He's not cold. So with a green 5, that will mean he gets a moderate birdie putt. So this is 1 to 2. And he misses that. Now an easy par. And he's all over that. Now Gareth Leonard. 3 behind. He goes 1-6-6. Yeoman, no. Hero, yes. Gets a blue chip. And the green 1 is going to give him a nice haul here. Let's see. Champion. Not a champion, but he does end up with an easy birdie putt. And Leonard will use the blue chip he just earned to make it gimme. And he sinks it. So Gareth Leonard within 2 now. Nobody's been running away with this. Target score minus 26, and we're not even close to that yet. Mostly because these custom cards are not the strongest cards in the deck. So Heath Summers at the 10th. Trip 3s, but with the white 4, we do not do the special result. Instead, we go golf cam course with a green 3. It's not cordial. It's not daunting. He will need a clutch putt for par. He's gold. He can earn blue chip here. And he does. Okay, now it'll be Justin Wallace coming off a bogey. And 26 is also Golf Cam course, green 1. It's not cordial. Is he laser? No. He'll need a clutch putt for par. And he's going to take his chances. He needs a 1-3. And he misses. So he's going to take back-to-back bogeys here. And just like that, all of our established play cards are, except for Gareth Leonard, are taking a dive. And now Ockel has 9 to play, and he is 8 back. So this could be, oh, there, he gets 3, 5, 6. Can he catch a break here? He's not scatter or puny. He's not champion, so it'll be Golf Cam green. Green 6. Friendly, no. Laser, no. Needs a clutch putt for par. He's 1-4. Semi-gold. And he makes it, so he will stave off one more turn around the board. He is 8 back with 8 to play. We'll hang on just in case. So now the end of the front 9 for the leaders, and it will be Yousuf. Semi-daunting hole. He has extra control, and he gets it. 1-3-5, par 4. Extra control means the 4 is also going to be in his favor. And so 1-3-5. Duffer or punies, neither of those is a utility, no. So it'll be right now. Right now he is semi-hot with a decide or die. It doesn't matter because it's going to ask if he is cold. He's not. So it's going to be a moderate birdie putt. And he's going to hold on to his chips. It's a 1-2 chance. He misses that. And now an easy par. He'll make that to close out with a 33 on the front. A real nice front 9 here for Abdiel Yousuf. Still at -24. Could argue why not use the 2 blue chips. Well, you never know. You might want to use those later. And Villanueva takes a par with a white 6. Even par, front 9 for him. And Keller on a bogey train right now. 35, sand in 1, green 5. This may not be the end of it for him. He is not sandy, so he's going to have a difficult par putt. Needs a 1-3 to end this bogey run. And he does get it. So a par, but 38 on the front for Keller. He's 3 back. All right, so at the turn for the leaders, for the final group, we have Abdiel Yousuf, a custom card, leading with Gareth Leonard 2 behind, Harley Villanueva, Mike Keller 3 back, Darren Sears, Heath Summers, Trent Mcadams, Justin Wallace 4 behind, Evan Aldrich 5 back, Boyd Yeager 6 back, and Franz Jaco 8. And he has 8 holes to play. So we're going to start the back 9 for the final group. And we've got the first group to 13. Tough par 3s on PGA West or Golf City Stadium. We've got some water here. McAdams is going to have to navigate it. He does not have 2 blue chips, so he's going to have to just go for it here. Love a white 1 or a white 6. And he gets a white 3 instead. So 12. Oh, and he dunks it in the water. One of our experienced guys. And now green 6. Is it cordial? No. He's going to have a moderate bogey putt. Needs a 1 to 5. And he does make it, but that's a bogey for McAdams, and he loses some ground. Now, be Boyd Yeager. 14 golf cam course, barely squeezes out of trouble, but it is going to be daunting. So, green 6, is it daunting? Yes, a double difficult putt for par. He's got to try to make it. He needs a 1 to make this. He would also get a blue chip if he does, and he doesn't. So now a difficult bogey putt. 1 to 3. Now a moderate double, 1 to 5, and he makes that. But a double bogey for Yeager, and he is now out of contention. So he joins Burke Yielding. Semi-daunting 1 gives him a chance at a birdie, but it's going to be a par. Okay, so Gareth Leonard coming off a birdie, hoping for 1, 2, or 3, and he gets 4. Rough in 1, green 5. He is a master. He'll have an easy par putt, so he gets away with a bad drive. And all he needs to do is avoid the high roll, and he does. So that's a par. Now Evan Aldrich, he is 5 back, so he will get a 4, 5, 6 on a par 4. Golf cam green, it's not friendly. So green 6, not friendly. Is he laser? No, he's not. So he needs a clutch putt for par. 1 to 4, and he gets it. So Aldrich pars and earns his 2nd. He doubles down the blue. Now Sears. Okay, 2, 2, 3 for him. He's not a legend. He is a hero. He'll have an easy birdie putt. Needs a 1 to 4 to get to minus 21 within 3. And he gets it. Beautiful putt. Solid mechanics. Drains it. And he joins Keller and Villanueva at minus 21. So kind of an up and down round. He got off to a quick start, then bogeyed 4 and 7 to get back to even par for his round, but now birdie's on 8 and 12, and Darren Sears is looking like he could make a run here. So Heath Summers on the 11th needs to start making a move, but with a 34, it'll be golf cam course. With the semi-cordial, should work out okay on the par 5. It's not daunting. He has a clutch birdie putt, and he is gold. As long as he doesn't end up with a 6, he will get a birdie and another blue chip, and it is good. Rock solid nerves, at least at this point, and with 2 blue chips, he joins the 3 others at minus 21. Now it'll be Wallace. Three, 5, 6 for him. Par 5. Scatter, puny, no, he's a bomber. So hero, no. Champion, no. Mood, and his mood is neutral. S if he is stormy. He is not, so he has an easy birdie putt. If he can make a 1 to 4 here, he becomes sunny. And he joins the minus 21 group, and he makes it. So he will be sunny. And we now have 5 at minus 21. So now Franz Jaco And a 3-5-5 for him. He is not a king, he's not utility, and he is not a hacker, so it's going to be experience, and the icon will be able to get an easy putt for birdie since it asks if he's prospect. So easy birdie putt. He will use his blue chip to make it gimme, and he makes it. So he's 7 back with 7 to play, and Hockle will stay in the mix. All right, turning the corner, starting the inward 9, it'll be Yousuf. And it's going to be 45 in the rough and 1 with a green 4. He is not a workman, so a moderate second putt for par. If he can get a 1 to 5, and he does, he'll stay at minus 24. Villanueva. 25 golf cam course. Green 1. It's not cordial as he laser, no, so it'll be a clutch putt for par. He's gold, so he needs to avoid a 6. And he does, so a par and a second blue chip for Villanueva. Now Mike Keller, who is dropping like an anchor, he will get control. 2-5-6, par 4. He's not a legend. No, it's going to be short game check. Green 2, is he stone? No. Pin chance. We're going to roll the white die and the decider. If it's 1 dot, he sinks it. It's 6 dots. So it's going to be a difficult putt for par. It needs a 1 to 3, and he misses that. So now a moderate bogey, and he makes that. But now he is back on the bogey train, and he falls 4 behind the leader. Okay. 3 over par on his round, Keller. And so it's Yousuf 2 ahead of Gareth Leonard. And one more hole, and we will bring in potential for an emerging contender, which Yousuf is 3 under par, so we'll have 1 roll for that when we get there. But first, we're going to have this relatively easy par 4, and it will be Trent Mcadams being the only one playing it. But we will start, since Yielding has the honor, we will roll Yielding and Yeager at the same time. Semi-cordial, and they're both 6, so they're both going to be a bogey. And now Mcadams. Okay, he has control. 2-5-5, par 4. Legend, no. Hacker, no. He'll have a golf cam green. It's a friendly green. Probably may get a clutch putt for birdie here. Green 5. Friendly, yes. Clutch putt for birdie. And he will use his blue chip to make it 1 to 5. He wants to... actually, no, he will bring it back. If he loses it because he misses it, then so be it. But he would like to get 2 if he can. He needs a 1 to 3, and he misses it. So that leaves the easy par. Does make that. So he would have been 1 shot better by using the blue chip, but then he would have been out of them. Yeah, sometimes it's tough to call those. Sometimes I use the he needs a snowball's chance and you know what. So that then you might just go with regular rolls and hope. So here's Darren Sears. tough hole here. He has climbed himself into this 3 behind. He'd love to get a... I was going to say he'd love to get a white 6, and he gets one here. And he will take the par and the blue chip. And it will now be Gareth Leonard. He only has one. Aldrich could use one here. But so it'll be 36. That's sand and 1, green 3. Is he chunky? No, he will have a gimme par putt. So should be as good as golden he is. So okay, Aldrich is going to use a blue chip. He's way back, and now he's going to roll and hope that he doesn't get a dot here. And he doesn't, so he gains control with only 1 blue chip of this par 3. And let's see if he can make the most of it here. 2, 4, 6. Champion or dynamic? Semi-dynamic with a dot, so he will have an easy birdie putt. And okay, he needs 1 to 4. We're going to go ahead and try and hold on to this blue chip. And he makes it. So Aldrich back to minus 20. So, okay. 12th, Heath Summers. Cordial hole. 225, par 4. He's not a legend. He is not utility, so it's going to be mood. He doesn't have a mood. It's going to ask if he is sunny. He's not. So, he'll have a difficult putt for birdie. And Summers is going to lag it. So that leaves him with a gimme par. And he does not gain any advantage on the mood roll. So he stays neutral. Okay, Hockle. Four, 5, 6. Golf Cam Green, green 4. It's going to be a clutch putt for par for Hockle. Needs a 1 to 4. And he misses. So that leaves him an easy bogey. And Hockle now is going to be out of contention. So tough tulips. And now Wallace. 34, Golf Cam course, green 1. Is it a cordial hole? Yes, it'll be a clutch putt for birdie. 1 to 3, misses. So gets a red chip, and now it will be the easy par. He makes that. So Wallace is kind of settled. He's still 3 back though. Okay, here's a potentially easier hole for Yousuf. See if he can gain ground. 1, 3, 6. Par 5. Duffer or scatter? No. Utility? No. Hero? No. It'll be a moderate putt for birdie. With all the... Let's see, how many blue chips does he have? Yeah, he's gonna roll it out here. Needs a 1 or a 2 for a birdie. And he misses. So now an easy par. And he makes that. Could have used both blue chips to make it a gimme birdie and got another shot. But again, trying to hold back. He's going to need to gain control on a later hole. So 1, 2, 5 for Harley Villanueva. Bomber? No. Direct? No. Champion? No. Hacker? No. So moderate putt for birdie for him. He needs a 1 or a 2 for a birdie, and he misses, so now an easy par. And he makes that. Villanueva may have wanted to roll the dice there. It's tough to pull the trigger, though. That will be a par, and he'll gain a blue chip. Okay, so we are at the emerging contender roll. Yousuf -3, the leader. So in the chart, if he's 2 under to 4 under, we roll once. So we'll roll these two. A 1 on either die means there will be an emerging contender. But there isn't, so I need to mark it on my sheet here. And that will set us up for this final run-in. I think we're just about at the hour mark. 45 minutes. So we've got probably another 45 minutes to go. And we are to the 15th. And it will be Trent Mcadams leading this one off. 468-yard par 4. Not an easy hole. And it's going to be golf cam course. But it's not daunting this time, so he will catch that break. Green 2. It's not cordial, it's not daunting, so he'll have an easy par putt. And should get away with that, and he does. So, but he's pretty much at the edge of contention. 5 behind with 3 to play now, so he is kind of on the outside looking in. And now, semi-daunting for these guys. It'll be yielding first with a 2 on semi-daunting. That's a par, right? Yep. Yeager with a 5. That's also a par. Now, 14th. Evan Aldrich. He's still 4 back. I'd love to post a score, but we'll have to see. 2, 3, 4. Let's see how that works out for him. It's not direct. He is semi-dynamic, but no dot, so it'll be right now. And as of right now, he is semi... Yeah, it's going to check if he's hot, and he isn't, because the dot will cover both of his traits. So it'll be a double difficult putt for birdie, and he's just going to have to lag and take his easy par. And he does, and he does. So, wasted opportunity there for Aldrich. 4 to play for him. And he is 4 back, so things looking tough. Now, here's Sears. Oh, and okay, so we have special result now. As long as you have any kind of control, and so the white 6 is golfer control, although it is, you can attack the green. But with trip 2s, we're going to roll the special result. So let's see how it works out here for Sears. 16, par 4. Lost ball, 5-minute search, decide or die, bullet equals found. Green and 3, difficult putt for par. Tee off again, blank. And it's blank, it's lost. Tee off again, add 2 strokes. So he is in trouble now. We re-tee, and that's going to be a double bogey, because that's the par. We will say he gets the blue chip, but because of his lost ball, that is a double bogey, and he drops to -19. Of course, probably the better way to say it is, or play it, is to say, I don't want the special result, but I don't think we don't play that way. So here's Leonard. Because we like special results. They add entry 2, 3, 4. Par 4. It's not direct. He is not dynamic, so it'll be right now for him as well. And Leonard is neutral, not hot. So that will be difficult putt for birdie. He's going to lag, and he will now take his gimme par. A little bit of a lack of spine there from him, but he does not want to have a bad number, a big number there. So Summers now at the 13th. He is going to use a blue chip, roll the decider die. Does not have to use the other one to take control. So see if he can get a good shot in here. 4-5-5. We haven't gotten hardly any low rolls when guys have control. 4-5-5. Champion. Semi-champion, no dot. So it's going to go to experience. Green 5, he's not a prospect. So that will be a moderate putt for birdie. Can he get a 1 or a 2 here? Nope. So easy par. Gimme bogey. And Heath Summers gets bitten by the crap bug. And I think my dice are bad. I don't know. Okay, Wallace. He gets to eliminate his red chip and takes a par. And now Hockel, semi-daunting, 6 is a bogey. Okay, to 12. And it'll be Yousuf. He will take a blue chip and a par. If he pars out, he probably wins this with a 2-shot lead. But you never know. Villanueva. 2-2-3. Par 4. Not a legend, not a hero, so it's going to be Mood. And he is sunny. Green 2. Is he sunny? He is. He will have a gimme birdie putt. To move within 2. Maybe this thing isn't done and dusted yet. Oh, and he holes it out. Villanueva. Digging down deep. And now Keller takes par. Okay. 16th hole. The last par 5. And the last of the really easy holes. Potentially direct, which can get you an eagle sometimes. Here is Mcadams. 2, 3, 4. Is it direct? It is. He gets a moderate putt for eagle. Could get to -21 if he can make this. Needs a 1 or a 2. Has no blue chips to help him out. No. Now an easy birdie. Needs a 1 to 4. Gimme par. And he'll make that. I needed to roll another one, but that's a par. And that's about it for Mcadams. And now let's roll the other 2 guys. Cordial, 3 and 5. Those are both pars. Okay, so 15, and it'll be Gareth Leonard. No, it'll be Evan Aldrich. And looks like Yousuf is going to be the guy. 15, it's going to be with a more difficult putt as well. It's going to be in the sand with his tee shot. 3, chunky, no. He'll have a moderate second putt for par. X moderate, so a little designation with the asterisk. Need a 1 to 5, and he gets it. Okay, so Leonard now. 14 rough and a green 5. He is a master. He will have an easy par putt. And now Sears, done in by that other hole. He's going to go ahead and hope that maybe he can get in the top 5. So he only had to use the 1. So he gets control of this. 156, par 4. Legend or bomber. He is a bomber. He can't get a blue chip, but he does go to the gallery cheers. He is not a hacker, so he has a moderate putt for birdie. So here's a chance maybe to get one back. Needs a 1 or a 2. No. And easy putt for par. The blue chip wouldn't have helped him at all in that roll. He still would have missed it, and he would have been out of blue chips. So one moment, I need to take a short little. Yeah, sorry. When you get to playing a little bit of a marathon game, you kind of need to take little breaks at times. Okay, so it will be Justin Wallace. He's still got a chance, but a 12 is not going to help that chance. He's in the sand in 2, and he's going to get left with a tougher putt than he should. Green 5, is he sandy? No, he's going to end up with a double difficult par putt, and so much for that. It seems like whenever I say something nice about somebody, it really bites them in the backside. So that was a bogey for Wallace. Boy, if it isn't Leonard, then one of these two guys that are Yousuf or Villanueva will win, unless Leonard can figure something out here along the way. Now, Heath Summers. He will take the par. And now Hockle out of contention. Semi-cordial 2, chance for a birdie here. Oh, and he gets it. So Hockle improves his score. And now the tough par 3. Villanueva. He's got blue chips. He's going to go ahead and use one here. And he doesn't need to use another one, so he will have control. Just trying to fend off any chance of water. 1, 2, 4, par 3. It's not firm, so it'll be golf cam green, and it's semi-challenging. Luckily for him, the decide or die says no. So green 1 is not challenging, and he is not a hacker. He will have a clutch putt for birdie, and his gold rating gives him a shot at this. Needs a 1 to 5, and he makes it. So back-to-back birdies for Villanueva, and we may have a contest to this after all. 1 back of Yousuf, and Yousuf still has to play this tough hole. Yousuf next, and he's going to go ahead and use chips 2. And he doesn't have to use another one. And so it'll be 2-6-6 on the par 3. Champion no. It'll be golf cam green. And it will be par 3, 6. Is it friendly? No. Is he laser? No. He will have a clutch putt for par. So now he needs to make the gold. He needs to avoid a 6. And he does. So he can't get a blue chip, but that will be a par. And now I'm going to roll Keller. And then I'm going to, again, take a short break here. 26. Golf cam course. Green 1. Par 3. Is it cordial? No. Laser? No. clutch par putt. He is neutral, so he misses, so he will lose a blue chip. And now the easy bogey, and Keller is still descending. Okay, so Yousuf in the lead, Villanueva second. Right now we've got a few holes left to play. I will be right back. Alright, so we are getting down to the wire here. Still kind of hoping to see Gareth Leonard get back into this, but it'll be Mcadams here on number 17. No blue chips for him. Short par 3, but lots of water. And it'll be 4-6-6 for him. Is he laser? No. Is he hot? Nope. So it'll be mood. He is not sunny. He's neutral, so it's going to be a difficult putt for par. And he needs to make this. And he does. So he will be sunny for the final hole. And now it'll be Yielding and Yeager, semi-daunting. 4 and 5, those are pars. Okay, to 16. Just crossing the hour mark. So now Evan Aldrich. I'd love to find an eagle here. 3-3-5. Probably not, but you never know. Is he king? No. Hacker? No. Hero? Yes, you'll have an easy birdie putt. And needs a 1-4. Oh, and he makes it. So Aldrich to -21. If he can get one more birdie, that would put the score in at -22. And maybe make it a little bit more interesting for the other guys. Of course, Leonard is one ahead of him, so Leonard would love to get a birdie here. And he gets trip 4s. This is going to be a special result. Just when you think you're safe, you get a special result. Who knows how this turns out? This could be anything. We've had one bad. Can we get a good one here? It'd be nice to get a good one. 16 on the green and 3, missed easy birdie putt, moderate second putt for par. If missed, reduce the putting grade half a quality the rest of the round, so he'd go to neutral. Needs the 1-5, and he makes it. So a par, and that's not what he's looking for on this par 5. Now Darren Sears. 56 in the rough and 1 with a green 4. Every one of these cards right here has just been soaked the whole round. He's not a master, so it'll be a difficult birdie putt. He's gonna hold on to that blue chip. Needs a 1. Nope. Moderate par. There's the one he needed. The rolls haven't gone any of their way, and you know, you'd think I would sound happy that one of these 3 are probably going to win. But there's always something a little bit weird about having them win. And it's kind of, I'll talk about it after the round maybe. So Hockle, semi-daunting. 2 is going to be a par. Okay, Heath Summers. He doesn't have many blue chips. He's going to go ahead and play this out. And he's going to need a clutch putt for par. Can he get the 1 to 5? He does. So Par gets a blue chip, so he's got 3 to play with going in. And now Wallace coming off a bogey. He'll get the par. Okay, to 14, and it's the final group, and Villanueva coming off of back-to-back birdies. 1, 3, 6, par 4. He's neither duffer nor scatter, and he's not a hero, so it goes to mood. With him being sunny, this is going to be another birdie putt. He's going to grab a share of the lead unless he really flunks out here. It's a 1. Is he stormy? No. Give me for birdie, and as long as he doesn't high roll, and he doesn't, that's a birdie. That's 3 in a row. Guy is on fire, and he joins Yousuf at minus 24. So at least we have a tournament here, right? I'm sitting back down. At least we have something of excitement. Yousuf now. And he has extra control, so that is in his court. Par 4, 3, 3, 6. He is not hot right now. Is he dynamic? No. Golf cam green. It's going to be friendly. Green 3. Is it challenging? No, he gets a clutch putt for birdie, and he's gold. So he hasn't used a blue chip. 1 to 5. And it's a 3. That is a birdie. And he matches Villanueva. Minus 25. And he gets another blue chip to use. So Yousuf and Villanueva playing great golf. Yousuf bogey-free thus far. And now Keller 144. Not a legend. Semi-champion with the dot, so he'll have an easy birdie putt. 1 to 4, and he sinks it. Everybody birdies. All right, so that first group is at 18. So we're getting ready to finish up here. So just a neutral par 4, 4 degrees of course control, so a little bit, basically not much dictated by the golfer themselves, but it's not going to be a hole that gets bogeyed a lot, although there is some water to flirt with, and Mcadams has no blue chips. So 2, 4, 6. He is not a duffer. He is a champion, so he will have an easy birdie putt to close out his round. Get to minus 20 if he can. 1 to 4, and he holds it out. So kind of a middle of the road back 9. He was poised to potentially make a move, but a 35 on the back. 71, and for Mcadams that will be a 269 minus, is that right? Minus 19. So this is where things can get a little awry. So let me double check here. So even, +1, +2, +1, even, -1, even, -1. So that's 71, and 198 is 269, and 288 is total, so that's minus 19. So we got everything squared away there. Now we will roll off Yielding and Yeager. Neutral hole 3 and 4 are both pars. And so Yielding 37 and 42 is 79. That's a real bad score. That is what, 276 maybe? It looks about right. So that's minus 12. And then, yeah, that's a 40 on the back for Yeager to go with a 33 on the front. So 77. He had a good look at things early on. Was 4 under at one point, and then The stretch from 9 to 14 just hampered him. So 77. So 277 minus 11. I believe that's right. Let me see. No. 40 and 33 is 73, so that's 273. I was going to say, I don't think he was that deep in it. Because he was on our broadcast up until about here, so minus 15. Let me double check my math here. Yeah, that is 79, 42 and 37. So, and let's double check, 71. Okay, I think we're okay now, but Evan Aldrich at 17 has one blue chip. He's got to navigate this hole and avoid the water. Can't really use it. And he gets control, 266. So, good for him. Is he a champion? No, it's going to be Golf Cam Green. So, the green 2 says, is it friendly? No. It's not challenging. It's going to be an easy par putt. So, he'll go to 18 with a blue chip to use. So, he'll make that. And he stays at minus 21. Now, Gareth Leonard on the tee. .33 Golf Cam course. Not daunting. So green 6. Not daunting. He is not a hacker, so he gets a clutch putt for birdie. Needs a 1 to 4 to get a birdie on this hole and to keep a blue chip for the next one and maybe to have a chance at this. Needs a 1 to 4. Oh, and he makes it. What a putt. Leonard to minus 23. Not out of it yet. And he can still try and get a birdie on 18 and really make this interesting. So now Sears, that's 14, Golf Cam course 4, decided I is no, so this will be a clutch putt for birdie as well. Sears will use his blue chip. He's far enough back that he just 1 to 5 and he makes it. So if my scoreboard skills have been right, he is minus 20. Okay. To 16. And now Franz Jaco. Cordial hole, 1. That'll be a birdie. Now it will be Heath Summers. He gets the white 5. And that's 16. That's going to be a tougher putt with the exclamation mark added. And it will be sand in 1. So that's a devastating result. Now 4. Is he sandy? No. He will have a moderate putt for par, which he makes, but that was a chance. Well, he's 5 back with 3 to. He was 5 back with 3 to play. The chances of him being able to crush back into this were pretty slim anyway. Justin Wallace. And that's a 2-5-5, par 5. Is he legend? No. Hero? No. Hacker? No. Mood. He is sunny. And so he'll have a gimme putt for birdie. So a little bit of consolation here for Wallace. Should get to minus 21. Hey, there's the double 1s. The old snake eyes. So he joins Aldrich at minus 21. Okay, and the final group to 15. And Villanueva. 25. Sandin 2 and a green 4. So he's not chunky, so he has a moderate par putt. Just got to avoid the 6 here. And he does. So that ends his birdie streak, but okay, it brings up Yousuf, the leader. And he gets a white 6. He will take his par and a blue chip. So he's got some chips to use. And here's Keller. And it'll be 25. And a sand in 2. Green 2. Is he sandy? No. He has an easy putt for par. And he will make it. All right, so 3 groups left on the course. We'll take these 2 guys. Just got to move this out of the way because things are kind of getting they get a little jammed up here. So Leonard. So can Leonard do this? It will be him first at the 18th. He will use his blue chip to take control. Let's see if he can post a minus 24 score. 145. Is he duffer or gilded? No. No, it's going to be short game check. What a bummer. Now it's a green 5. Is he soft? No. He will have a moderate putt for par, and this is going to end his tournament at minus 23. Unless he rolls a 6. Oh, and he does. Easy bogey. He's going to end up at minus 22. Disappointing end. So he finishes minus 22. Let's double check the scores here. So 1 under on his back 9. 69 for the round. That's 3 under par. Good round, but could have been better. And so Leonard 69. So that's going to be 16. $266. That's minus 22. Yep. Now Sears. You have to play it the old-fashioned way. 46, sand in 1, green 1. So he'll have a nice lie, and most likely, unless he won't hit a bad shot out of the sand here. He'll have a wow shot. Gets a blue chip to use on the next part of it, and we will roll the white die. It's a 5, so that is a moderate putt for birdie. He will use the blue chip, make it easy, 1 to 4. And he still misses it. So, gimme par for Sears. And he'll make that. So, double bogey at 14. He would have been tied with Leonard if he hadn't had that. So, a 36 on the back. 71. So, yeah, so he ends up 2 back, right? Yeah, so that's 268 minus 20. Bummer for him. And now Aldrich. Aldrich still with a chance. And again, he will use the blue chip to take control. It's not daunting, so he can use just 1. And a 3, 4, 6 for Aldrich. Par 4. Bomber. Hell, he is semi-bomber and he's semi-dynamic. And either one of those gets him a gallery cheers. But instead it's going to be a short game check as well. Green 3. He's not soft, so he ends up with an easy par putt. And he'll end up at minus 21, barring a bad result. So, no. A good back 9, 2 under par, 69. And he ends up at 2. Hang on. 1, even, plus 1, even, plus 1, even, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. 69, just like Leonard. They started at the same score, so they is actually at 266 as well, minus 22. Somewhere along the way, I didn't get it right, but so they should finish in the top 5. unless somebody gets hot here. Okay, 17. And it will be Franz Jaco. Semi-daunting hole. And a 5 is a par. And now Heath Summers. He will use a blue chip. Now roll the decider die. Still no, we haven't had one come up with a yes, so he gets control of this. And it's a 3-4-4 par 3. He's not utility, so it goes to experience. The green 4, he is an icon. So when it asks if he is, this will be a yes. And it will be an easy birdie putt. How many chips does he have? Just 2? He's going to literally roll the dice. It's an easy birdie putt. Needs a 1-4. And he misses it. Gimme. Wow. You just can't win in this game sometimes. Seem like you're playing the right way. Trying to give him another blue chip to have on 18. You got a 66% chance for gosh golly sakes. Now Wallace will have to hold on to the blue chip there, and that's going to be 33 golf cam course, and it'll be daunting. So let's see what the green 6 says. Is it daunting? Yes. Clutch putt for par. He could lose the blue chip here. He's going to try and make the 1-3. And he does. So he'll get a second blue chip to use on 18. Okay, 3 holes to play for this group. This is a potential birdie hole, and Villanueva will tee off first. 14. Oh, boy. So he ends up with a white 5. You can never underestimate using the blue chip on a cordial hole. On a 1, I mean, just look at how many times we've seen that today. So it's going to be in the sand in 1. He's got a green 2, which isn't too bad. But he's not going to get a chance at a par here. Or he's not going to get a chance at a birdie. And that is... So it's second shot. And a green 2. Sandy, no. He has a moderate putt for par. So can he make this? He does. That's a par. Now Yousuf. He's got extra control he can't even use on this hole. He's just going to go ahead and trust that another 6 is not going to come up. And so he gets 3, 4, 6. Par 5. Bomber, no. Utility, no. Firm green, no. Golf cam green. Green 4. Is it friendly? No. Challenging? No. It's going to be a clutch putt for par. This is where he could get burned if he gets a 6. But he won't. Par. And now Mike Keller. 4-4-5. He is semi-hot, so he's not hot, he's not cold, and he's not gilded. So it'll be experience, not an icon. And so he's not an icon with a green 4. It will be a double difficult birdie putt. He will lag it. Almost gives himself a real bad chance, but now he does have the easy par. Okay. 2 holes left to play for that group. And it's Yousuf ahead by 1. And so the final group here, it'll be Summers. So it'll be Wallace first. He will use a blue chip to take control. Two, 4, 5. That seems like a short game roll. We'll see. Is he a legend? No, he's going to have a short game check. Green 2. Might have a pin check, though. Let's see. Stone. He's not stone, so he has a pin roll. Can he get the 1 and the dot? Nope, 6. So it'll be a difficult putt for par. Use the blue chip, makes it moderate, and he holds it out. So Wallace with a par. And so 36, 71, 1 under par round. So who is this? Wallace. So that's going to be 267 minus 21. Yep, that's where he's at. Right over here. Okay, so that brings up Hockle. 2 on a neutral hole is a par. So 37, and that's 77. So that's going to be 273. It's at minus 15 for Hockle. And now Summers, he will take control on 18. 566. Par 4. He's not a legend. He's a semi-champion with a dot, so he'll have an easy birdie putt. He will use the blue chip, make it gimme. And Summers should finish at minus 21, barring sixes and barring a calculation error. So 35 on the back, 71. Could have been a much better round for him, too. So 267, minus 21. He'll make Wallace the top 6, I guess, unless Keller comes back. Okay, so the final group is the only group left. So now Villanueva does not have a choice. He only has 1 chip, so he's hoping for 1, 2, or 6 on the white die. And guess what? He gets a 2. So 2, 4, 6, par 3. Champion or dynamic, he's neither of those. It's going to be mood. He's sunny. Green 4, is he sunny? Yes. So it's a easy birdie putt. And he's going to try to make this 1 to 4. Trying to hold the blue chip. Oh. Give me par. He makes it. And Yousuf is... He probably should have used the chip. Yousuf is going to use a blue chip. Roll the decider die, and he's going to have to use another one. He will have control now. So he avoids all the water. 5, 5, 6. He's not a hacker. He's a yeoman, but he's not a hacker. So right now, he's not hot. So he's going to have a difficult putt for par. And he's already used 2 blue chips. He can't use another one. Needs a 1 to 3 or is going to tie Villanueva. Oh, what a clutch sink for Yousuf. He stays 1 ahead. And now Keller does not have enough blue chips to take control here. And he gets control anyway. 1, 2, 3. Golf Cam Green. Green 1. Not challenging, and he's not a hacker. He'll have a clutch birdie putt. And he'll use the blue chip. 1 to 5. And he makes it. So he'll join these other guys at minus 21. And now for 18. Keller has the tee. He does not have any blue chips. So a white 6 would be suiting him just fine. Oh, he gets a white 1, even better. 1, 4, 5. Duffer or gilded. Nope. So it'll be short game. 4, stone, not stone. He ends up with an easy par putt. And so as long as he avoids high, he ends up at minus 21. Not a great tournament. Not what he wanted. I mean, it is a great tournament for him. Top 10 finish. But a 36 on the back and a 38 on the front means a 74. And that could have been much better too. 67 minus 21. So the final 2 are the final 2. And it'll be Villanueva first. He will use the blue chip. Neither of these guys have many good traits, so really this is just trying to stay away from trouble. 2, 3, 5. Legend or Shaper, neither of those. Not a champion either, so it's going to be right now. He is not cold, so he'll have a birdie putt. Let's see. Right now, green 3, par 4. Is he cold? No. Easy putt for birdie. If Villanueva gets a 1 to 4, he has tied Yousuf, and Yousuf still has the hole to play. Oh! And now a gimme par. And what could have been for Villanueva? So let's see. 33 on the front, or on the back, to go with 36 on the front. That's a 69. That's 264 minus 24. Yousuf needs a par. Now the trouble with using the blue chip is that you cannot get the 6, which is the gift par. But he will use a blue chip, take control of the hole, and let's see what happens with Yousuf. 3, 4, 5. Par 4. Pushed shot, drifts towards the rough. Gallery groans. Can't lose the blue chip because he spent one. So he doesn't get a red chip there. You can't get a chip. The green 4. He is not a workman. He ends up with a difficult putt for par. He will make it moderate with the blue chip. So he needs a 1 to 5 to conquer this course and to win with a minus 25 score. Oh, and he misses. Oh my goodness, and it's going to be a tie at minus 24 if he can make the easy bogey putt. And he does. Now let's see. Even par on the back. 69. 264 minus 24. We are going to a playoff. Oh my. And so the playoff, we're going to do 16 and 18. So let's clear these cards out. And for the playoff, we do something else. So Yousuf, who has extra control, and Harley Villanueva. These guys go to a playoff. So they're going to do 18, actually going to do 18, 16, 17, 18. And so it will be, all right, we're going to roll 2 dice. Since Villanueva was the first on the card, he will go first here. So he'll be the white die, Yousuf the black. Whichever one is higher will get the choice. Well, we'll say whoever gets the lower one will hit first. So Villanueva will hit first. And I have created this scorecard on my tournament worksheet to be able to carry this out. So, and hold on a second while I find out what. What? Okay, give me 10 minutes, please. Okay, I'll be up in just a little bit. So, a playoff is the situation that we have now. So we're playing 18. No blue chips are in play, and it'll be Villanueva. We still have water on this course, and this is a tough hole. 4 degrees of course control. Not tough, but the potential for disaster. And it is a 3, which is going to be 36. Rough into... Oh, and I need to get this out. This is the other thing we do differently. So rough into is the thing. And so what I do is I use colored dice to indicate where they're... Okay, so 36 is rough into par 4, green 3. He is not a workman, so he'll have a gimme putt for par. So this is for match play. This is basically a match play, and these dice don't look right. Let's go with... I'm going to go with green. Yeah, this will be better. Okay, and now Abdiel Yousuf. And he gets control 5-5-6 with his extra control, the XC 5-5-6 par 4. He is not a legend. He's not a hacker, so it's experience. Green 6, not going to be helpful here. He's not an icon. He needs a difficult putt for par. So, just like in golf, we go with the toughest putt first. So Yousuf is going to have to make a difficult putt for par, a 1-3, to keep this alive. Actually, wait a second. The gimme goes first. So we always do the gimme first, and then the away, which means the one that's far the toughest odds, and the toughest odds, and then we do clutch. So gimme goes first. We will roll the 3 dice for the gimme par. As long as it's not all 6s, Yousuf will have to make a difficult putt to carry this on. And so there you go. That is a par for Villanueva. So now it's up to Yousuf on this first playoff hole. Needs a 1-3. Can he get it here? And we will go back to 16. Oh, and he gets the worst possible. That's at least a bogey. Harley Villanueva is the winner of the 2019 Celebrity Classic here at Golf City Stadium course. Harley Villanueva drops to his knees, sees the putt of Abdiel Yousuf graze the edge. Almost made it, but instead, that is your tournament. Not a very impressive card, but he shoots 69 to close the tournament out, and he is the winner. So I need to go make some dinner. But I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who supports the channel here. In the course of doing this, I have pretty much forgotten what happened earlier today in the sporting world, which makes it a heck of a lot easier. So it's kind of nice to have these things for all of us. I will say, I mentioned it briefly earlier, I feel like this should be something that makes me more happy to see a card that I created win. Doesn't exactly, and part of it is the fact that I can't get the cards being exactly the same as the other ones. As far as the shape and everything, we do some of the play out, and it's not doesn't always seem right, but it's fine. So I just need to accept it. I'm not starting over, although there have been times here in the last 24 hours I've thought to myself, I wonder if... But it's good. Harley Villanueva, the winner. It's going to change things up a little bit. When I get to the next tour, in the next phase of this tour, I'm going to have to make his card probably a little better and give him a little bump in tournament rating. So, all right, good night, everybody. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this coverage. We will see you again soon for probably more baseball next time. I'm kind of golfed out at the moment. 2 tournaments in 2 weekends. But it is fun, but it's good to space it out too. So until next time, just roll on and have a great rest of what little of the weekend is left. See ya.